Have you ever reached the end of the day completely exhausted, your body aching, your mind numb, yet when you look at your life, nothing seems to move forward? You wake up early, you sleep late, you sacrifice weekends, comfort, peace, even relationships. You give more effort than anyone around you, and still, you're stuck in the same place. Meanwhile, someone else, someone who works less, stresses less, and seems almost casual about life, moves ahead of you. If you've ever silently asked yourself, what am I doing wrong? If you've ever felt invisible despite giving your best, this story is for you. In a crowded industrial town lived a man named Arjun. He was known by everyone as the hardest worker in the factory. Not the smartest, not the most creative, but the hardest. Arjun arrived before the factory gates fully opened. He stayed long after the machines were shut down. While others took lunch breaks, Arjun kept working. While others rested, Arjun pushed harder. He believed one thing with absolute certainty. If I work harder than everyone else, success has no choice but to come. Arjun didn't come from privilege. His father had worked his whole life and died with nothing but tired hands. His mother used to say, "Effort is the only wealth we can control," and Arjun took those words seriously, too seriously. At 28, Arjun had already been working for 10 years, 10 years of sweat, 10 years of obedience, 10 years of doing more than what was asked, and yet he was still in the same place. Every year, promotions were announced. Every year, Arjun waited. Every year, someone else's name was called. At first, he told himself, next time. Then, they didn't notice my effort. Eventually, maybe I just need to work even harder. So he did. He volunteered for extra shifts. He handled other people's responsibilities. He skipped family gatherings. He stopped exercising. He stopped sleeping properly. He was always tired, always tense, always running. But nothing changed. One evening, Arjun sat on the bus ride home, staring at his reflection in the dark window. His eyes looked older than his age. His shoulders were permanently slouched. He looked like someone who was losing a race he had been running alone. That same week, a man named Kabir got promoted. Kabir had joined the factory 3 years after Arjun. He worked fewer hours, he laughed more, he even left early sometimes. Arjun felt something heavy rise in his chest, not anger, not jealousy, but confusion. How, he thought, how is he ahead of me? That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. His mind replayed every late shift, every sacrifice, every time he chose work over rest. Was all of it meaningless? Days later, the factory faced a sudden crisis. A major order was delayed due to a process failure. The manager called an urgent meeting. Arjun immediately jumped in. He stayed overnight, manually fixing errors, rechecking data line by line. He didn't go home. He didn't rest. Kabir, however, asked a simple question during the meeting. Why are we repeating the same process that caused the delay? No one answered. Kabir suggested a small system change, something Arjun had never considered because he was too busy doing to stop and think. Within hours, Kabir's solution reduced the workload by half. The crisis was solved, and once again, Arjun's effort went unnoticed. That night, Arjun collapsed at home, not just physically, but mentally. For the first time in his life, he didn't feel proud of his hard work. He felt defeated. The next morning, Arjun didn't go to work. Instead, he sat alone in a park watching people walk by. Some were rushing, some were relaxed, some looked tired, some looked peaceful. An old man sat beside him on the bench. "You look like someone who's been running for a long time," the old man said calmly. Arjun laughed bitterly. "I've been running my whole life and I'm still in the same place." The old man nodded. "Tell me something. When you run in the wrong direction, does running faster help?" That question hit Arjun like a punch. The man continued, "Effort is powerful, but effort without direction only makes you tired sooner. Arjun writes silent. The old man pointed to a nearby construction site. 2 workers were lifting bricks. One carried bricks one by one, struggling under the weight. The other used a wheelbarrow, moving twice as many bricks with less effort. "Who is working harder?" the old man asked. "The first one," Arjun replied. "Who is progressing faster?" Arjun didn't answer. For the first time, Arjun realized something painful. He wasn't failing because he lacked discipline. He was failing because he lacked leverage. Arjun returned to work with a different mindset. He didn't stay late that day. Instead, he observed. He asked questions. He learned how processes worked, not just how tasks were done. He noticed how much time was wasted repeating inefficient steps. He saw problems no one bothered to fix because that's how it's always been. He spent evenings learning about systems, communication, planning, not grinding, but thinking. Some colleagues mocked him. "Working less now?" they teased. "Finally tired?" Arjun didn't respond. Weeks passed. Then one day, Arjun presented an idea to his manager. A simple improvement, nothing dramatic, just smarter flow, clearer roles, better tracking. The manager approved it. The result? Productivity increased, errors dropped, stress reduced. For the first time in years, Arjun was recognized not for how hard he worked, but for how clearly he thought. Months later, Arjun received the promotion he had chased for a decade. But something surprising happened. It didn't feel as good as he imagined, because Arjun had learned a deeper lesson. Success didn't arrive when he broke himself. It arrived when he respected himself enough to work wisely. He started sleeping better, exercising, spending time with family. His mind became sharper, his decisions improved, and slowly, life began to move forward. Not because he worked more, but because he finally worked right. Here's the truth most people never tell you. Hard work is important, but it's only the starting point. If effort alone guaranteed success, the most exhausted people would be the most successful, but that's not how life works. Sometimes you're not failing because you're lazy. You're failing because you're stuck in a loop of effort without reflection. Being busy is not the same as being effective. Struggling is not the same as progressing. So if you're working harder than everyone and still falling behind, don't ask, "How can I push more?" Ask, "Is there a smarter way? Am I solving the right problem? Am I building systems or just burning energy?" You don't need to destroy yourself to deserve success. You need clarity, direction, strategy, and most importantly, the courage to stop running long enough to ask, "Am I sharpening my tools or just swinging harder?" Because the world doesn't reward exhaustion. It rewards results. And results come when effort meets wisdom.